Hello, Professor. My name is Rohit Ranjan Prasad, and the topic of my presentation is password-less authentication. This was subject CYT 275, authentication and access control. Passwords has become one of the most common way to log in. Just provide a username and password, you will be able to log in into any device or applications or websites. But with the use of password, it has also become one of the most preferred attacking vector for the hackers. And it can be attacked using multiple ways, such as the brute force method, credential stuffing, phishing, or key login. Therefore, we have come up with another way of logging method, which is called the password-less authentication, where you don't have to remember any of the passwords. So it can be, there are three types of password-less authentication. The first one is the biometrics. In this method, the system will store your fingerprints or your retina scans, and during login you have to provide your fingerprints, which will then match it with the one stored in the database. If it matches, then you will be able to log in. The next method is a position factor, where your smartphone is used and there will be an app in the authenticator app in the smartphone which will generate random numbers. So during login you have to provide that random number. If it matches with the system, you will be able to log in. The next way is the use of OTP, which is received via SMS. OTP is nothing but one-time password which is generally sent to your registered mobile device. So you need to enter that number, then the system will grant you access. Or you can also use a hardware token. Some industries, they believe in hardware, issuing a hardware to their employees, which will generate some random numbers. Those numbers you can use to log into your applications. And third way is the use of magic links. So when you're trying to log into system, the system will send a link to your registered email address. So you need to go to your email address and just click on that link, and you will be able to log into the system. So with the evolution of this password-less authentication, even the hackers have become quite smart and they are able to spoof the biometrics. So which is again a challenge for us. So we have come up with combining the password-less authentication method with the behavior authentication. So in this method, artificial intelligence approach is used. So assume a user logs in into a system every day morning on weekdays. So this becomes a typical login behavior. Then all of a sudden on Saturday or Sunday, the user tries to log in from the same machine. So this is not a usual behavior. So the system will tries to authenticate the user. So it will send an OTP to his mobile device, and if the user enters the correct OTP, he will be able to log into a device. And in the similar scenario, just assume the same user tries to log into the same system, but from a different geographical location. And in this case, the system is the device is different and the location is different. So this is not a normal behavior, and the system will try to block that particular user because it could be a fake login attempt done by any of the cyber criminals. So in this way, this method provides an additional layer of security to the device or the application. Then talking about the benefits, there are several benefits of password-less authentication. The first one is you don't have to remember the number of password. Like earlier we used to, if you are using 10 applications, so you need to remember 10 passwords. So it eliminates the password and the secret fatigue. The second thing is the strengthening the security. So you don't have to manage the password, and that so means it eliminates the risky password management technique. So you need not worry about managing the passwords at all. The third is it has simplified the IT operations. It has certainly made the life of the IT guys much more easier than it was before. IT guys need not issue or secure or rotate or manage the passwords in any way. So it has really made their life easier. So password-less authentication is one of the more better way than using the password. So it's one of the best approach in the industry right now. So this was the overall presentation. Thank you.